Welcome back to Hot Point Sessions. We are back with another hot interview and on point conversation. Today we got heavy bass hitter, producer, artists on the rise in the Sacramento scene, opening up for big names in pretty much in all the bass scene. We got Daunter right here. Young boy.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great, man. Thank you for hopping on this.
Thank you for having me. First
Doing-
and foremost, it's
taking-
a great opportunity to be here.
Taking time out of your studio sessions.
I did it this morning at 6 a.m.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
you've been working.
Yeah.
You're an artist.
Rise and grind, my friend.
Yeah, early bird gets the worm, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I like your work ethic. You're like always nonstop working. I'm glad you took time to be here with us and talk about all music, whatever
Yeah,
you got
of course.
going on. And I just want to start out like, how'd you get into? Let's start it. Shoot it way back.
Oh, like all the way back?
How'd you first get into the dubstep bass scene?
So dubstep basing, I mean, like, would you say like Deadmau5 was like dubstep when he did like Raise Your Weapon?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, or like One Trick Pony.
With heavy bass lines.
Yeah, stuff like that is when I first heard that, and then I got into Skrillex. I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I took like a little break, and then like started listening to like progressive house, like Martin Garrix,
Oh,
like
really?
Martin Garrix, Avicii, and that's great music.
The golden era.
Yeah, the golden, yeah, what they call the EDM golden era. And then I found Sullivan King, Study Death, and then what really pushed it was Ghastly.
Oh
Yeah,
we saw popping out.
Yeah, in 2018 when he came out with that album Mystifying Oracle.
Oh,
And that was like life changing for me.
Yeah. Shout out Ghastly. That album was as good actually when
It's a really good.
Yeah.
It's a really good album. It's so like different and like
Yeah.
very. It's unique in its own way. Like,
So you would say he's one of your inspirations type?
yeah, when I first started, and then eventually he branched out a couple years ago to Gengar.
Yeah.
It's like more of his heavy tear out.
Yeah. I feel like your music is more like it's real hardcore bass and it relates to like you really bring those emotions into your soundtrack. I feel like it like combines like when you said the golden era, it combines that like emotional like vibes with the vocals, like your tracks that's got that emotional vocals, and then out of nowhere you hit them with that bass is like crazy.
Thank you.
That's tight. I like how you work, like how you make that happen. Really brings the emotion out of the tracks.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then so when you first started out, where you like when did you like did you go to shows back then?
So I started during COVID. When the lockdown happened. I didn't have work. Because I was a waiter at the time, and they're like, hey, you can't work.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Shut everything.
I was like, all right, can I be an essential worker, do takeout? And they're like, no. I'm like, all right. And then I was living with my parents at the time, and they had pre-existing conditions, so it was unsafe for me to go and work with risking getting them sick, and I didn't want to do that. Absolutely not. So I stayed home, and they're like, you know what, this is like the perfect time to get good at something. Yeah. And I took that time to like, I enrolled into an online school called the Fire Society at the time, and that was when a bunch of artists, they weren't touring at the time. They were sitting at home and they were streaming, DJing, mixing, showing their project breakdowns, and there was like a subscription. You submit feedback for tracks and get one-on-one lessons with these artists that have been touring and have a lot of experience.
That was when everyone was doing the live streams. Twitch was going off, everything, all that live Discord, all that live stuff was going.
Yeah, it was great too. And then that's when I got to meet a bunch of like people. I met Glades through that, Twirl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they were doing feedback sessions, and there was Odd Prophet, there was Spellmax, who I eventually started doing one-on-one lessons with him.
That's awesome. So you really locked in and started studying and started learning everything.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why your sound design's so good. You started learning every little button, every knob on there.
Yeah, and just like, a good like little tip I can give to like upcoming producers is just like finding good sounds and then reference. Like I cannot stress that enough.
Reference a lot to tracks you like or do what you want to sound like.
Yeah, so say for example, if you want to go for that company sound, like the most popular song right now that's relevant, that's really current, is Jackpot with him and Ivory.
Yep. That's tight. That's actually a good little tip right there. Reference. Really dial into your sound. Make sure it's on the same wavelengths.
Yeah. And having templates too, like you can essentially just like find templates, like especially on, like Ableton. You could save templates like, all right, well, I'm gonna have a group for my kicks, snare,
Yep.
basses, atmosphere, sound
Oh,
effects, and like it just
something template for every little
Exactly.
known aspect of it.
Mhm.
That's pretty awesome. And then when you sound design, so are you? So I know you're producing, working on music like every day. Are you doing like hours at a time, or
Sometimes it depends because with my work, I'm on the road Monday through Friday. So like when I'm back at the hotel, that's when then like I'll do like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour. But like on the weekends, it's like 2-3 hours.
nice?
Mhm.
You have to give a little breaks every once in a
Oh, of
while.
course. Not every session's always like, you're hitting gold essentially.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're working.
You're like you get to a point you're like, all right, well, this isn't good enough. I'm going to scrap this and then start something fresh.
Yeah, I always do that. I'll be like, let's save this. Let me reset my ears. Let's save this little idea. Right, we'll come back to it little later. I probably have like
Sound design sessions.
yeah. I probably have like hundreds of thousands files that are even songs that are just like little loops that are
Little like 2-bar loops.
like little, or some are just the drum pattern. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? I was like, I'll come back.
Save it, put it in a folder. You never know. You never know. You might pull something for like 3 years from now. He's like, you know what? This is perfect.
Yeah. That's tight. Yeah. I always just kind of save my music and then wait a little later and be like, all right, this one sounds pretty good. Let's do something with it.
Yeah, it's try to take it to a different place or like, oh, I think this has potential.
Yeah.
Like, you never know.
That's tight. And then back to the Twitch and Discord stuff. That's when I was in that chat with all the producers from Sacramento on the Discord one. And I forgot what it was called, but you were on there doing like little clips of your sound design, dude. I was picking up a lot of tips from you.
Oh, really?
You're actually doing some tight stuff. I was like, stuff that I honestly did not even know exists. I was all like, oh, dude, this is tight. I was all like, how do you do that?
Yeah. I was like, let me show you real quick. But I mean, with like my heavy bass music, it's all about like distortion, overdrive, throwing saturation on that.
Yeah.
And just knowing how to EQ.
Oh, definitely.
Like, knowing how to EQ.
Especially for loud
mid-side EQ.
Yeah.
Like,
especially for loud freaking noises that's got so much going on. I definitely gotta learn how to EQ.
Yes. Otherwise, it's not going to be a good time on your ears.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
You would totally hear the difference right away. Like,
Right.
pick it
It's
up.
like everything's like, oh, sorry about that.
Very good.
No, it's like everything's like, oh, this doesn't sound good. It's just noise. Let me EQ this and try to dial some stuff back, and you're like, oh, okay, now it sounds good.
Yeah. So you master, you do everything from sound design all the way to mastering to the last
little bit, and then like even after the mastering, I still add stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like when I have like the master file and I feel like it's good, I'll take it to my mentor.
Add a little something.
Yeah, like a little add-ons, like a little sound effects, or just like ear candy is what they call it. Just add the little stuff and like a little background, and just like it does make a difference too.
Really?
Yeah.
So you do that after it's already mastered? Really? So then you go back and then master some more?
Yeah. Or maybe honestly, you know what? Maybe I can go back and like maybe I could do a little better. Like always like add that extra 1% to it.
Yeah. Add a little more EQ to it. Little something there.
Yeah.
And then the ear candy is always good. It's like there's a couple songs that's like there's always that one little noise that just comes out of nowhere and you're like, dude, that was tight. So, oh, this is cool. Yeah. And it's like something so faint, or also like something like probably like in the distance, like you could hear it, but then it always catches your ear, like, oh, that was tight.
It's like saying, woo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it just in a very faint background.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, like it does add character to the track.
True. It brings a little something to the track.
Yeah, it brings like life to the track essentially.
Something good. And then, so from all your music and stuff, when you're working on music and like producing and everything, are you sending straight to labels, or are you
So currently I am building a catalog. I mean,
Mm.
I did release something
With all your original stuff.
like I currently sent stuff to like Cannonball in. I sent stuff to Subsidia
Nice.
recently. Hoping to hear back. But key is following up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Follow up.
Following up and just honestly just be hopeful, ready.
Yeah, and just
That's like me sending songs to like G Mafia Records and Dad Bod Records, and I sent some house tracks to them.
mm-hmm.
Like all I followed up like 2 weeks later, and then luckily I followed up with both of them, and then they're all like, "Oh, we got you locked in. We like this song." I was like, "Dude, tight."
Yeah.
So for your catalog, how many songs do you have on there?
Well,
So you've been working all.
oh yeah, I would have at least. I think I have 13 to 14 right now,
Oh, nice.
and then I'm releasing one of them next month actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's
with
that one?
Randy Rye. We're gonna be releasing our collab next month.
Oh, nice. What's the title on that one?
Engulfed.
In Goal.
Yeah, so it started from a. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead. Start it out.
So it started with like a vocal I found, and then I sampled a heart monitor.
Really?
Yeah, I sampled a heart monitor, and then like I did a sound design session around that, and then I sent it to him, my friend Uri, and he's like, "Hey, I want to do something with this," and then like he did the whole intro, and he does it like a different like influences and like different around the world, like different culture sound, like different sounds of culture from all different parts of the world, if that makes sense.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's really cool like what he's doing. It's like he calls it global bass. Yeah, it's really unique.
Different stuff from around the
Yeah,
world.
from different parts of the world, and it's a really cool idea.
That's that.
And then he sent it to me, and then he makes it like very heavy bass, and then I was like, man, I want to make something heavy. And I sent it back, so we're sending each other back because he lives in Taiwan.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, he lives in Taiwan.
So you guys are just sending music back and
Back and forth and sending the stems and stuff, and like, all right, let's work on this, and then I'll send like the current version to my mentor, which I have lessons with, and he gives me the honest feedback, and it does help. He's like,
review about it.
and gives me the review that, all right, you're not that far off. Here's what you gotta do, and then all right,
Nice. That's high. So when you're collabing with him, you're sending full stems or the full project?
Full project.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like, I mean, not like the entire project, but like just the stem. I would say the stems.
Stems. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you collab, so do you like collabing like that, or do you like in person collab sessions?
It depends. Like if with the current collabs I have right now, it's I'll send a project file to them, or they send a project file to me. But stems. But if it's like a local one, then like yeah, we could sit down,
Lock in.
Yeah,
That's tight. And then when you're are you open to collabs with like anybody? How do you choose? How do you pick and choose your collabs? They got to fit your style. Yeah, your sound, obviously.
in the same style, but like obviously like it's something different, something unique. That's why like the collab with my friend Uri was like, this is super cool. It's super different because like I get ideas from like trance, like old trance, plucks and arps and stuff like and like dark atmosphere, and he does like different sounds from different parts of the world, as I said.
That's high.
And it was like, this is cool. This could work. And like it does.
It fits all together.
Yeah, it just came together. I was like, this is so cool.
I noticed that in your tracks. You really like those like that atmosphere of like the harps and stuff in your tracks. And then when you sneak in the build up and then the bass drops, it's like something totally different. It's like, what? That's sick. And then when so you got those tracks coming out. Any shows popping out next?
Not at the moment, but sending out the EPK.
Yeah. You're working on your profile right now, your catalog.
Yeah. And then like I'm also working on the EP as well. It's about 90% done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it includes all those tracks that you're just talking about?
Yeah, I think narrowing it down, it's probably going to be four or five.
Oh, that's not too
4 or 5 tracks.
A little something for everybody.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of heavy stuff. And I'm excited for it. Like, I was like, this is some of the best stuff, I feel that I've written so far.
Oh, nice. And then how do you know when you're actually, when the track's done? Like, how do you feel? Because when I feel it, like, if the track's done, like, well, I look at the waveform, make sure it actually looks like a song until, hey, intro, outro, the breaks, whatever. And then sometimes always go back. It's like, is it really done though?
Is it done? Like, could I add a layer or two? Do I need to dial back a few things? Like 1 or 2 dBs, like right,
Every little thing
can make a difference. And then like, so
how do you know when your tracks are done?
uh, I'll throw it on I'll throw it on like a span or bivox single, that plugin. It's a Spectrum plugin, or I'll throw it on EQ, and just see what's either like resonating in certain, or speaking in certain, like in the high mids, low mids, or like, all right, what's like, what could I add more to it? And then where I feel like it sounds
Through the visual
of it, because you can see like on the EQ, and like in mid side EQs, like if there's like information or there's like any phasing issues, all right, well, let me fix those things and then try to make it sound as full as possible.
Yeah, make sure it looks full too. That's cool. I didn't never really put full, like what is it called, like, never inspect the wave format so intense like that. That's cool.
It helps, yeah. It definitely helps.
So you would say at first, making your own music, like, people can make any sounds, whatever, put something together. Do you think the most important would be EQing or like mastering?
EQing, and like one of my mentors a long time ago told me this, like in a session, like when I first started. He's like, like the song that you're gonna create is like a milkshake, right? That milkshake is like, it needs to be really good, because if it's a bad milkshake, no good mixer and mastering is gonna save it. So like the mixing master, like the mixing is like the whipped cream, and the mastering is the cherry on top.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you have a bad milkshake and everyone tells you it's a bad milkshake, and deep down it's a bad milkshake, like a good,
they're not gonna
mixing and mastering is not gonna save it. So it's just like, he's got to know, in your heart, to know that like this is gonna be a good song. But also like another tip too is that have a mentor. Like when you first start, get a mentor or have a few mentors that like can help you essentially guide you to the right direction.
Yeah, definitely give you honest reviews.
Honest reviews, tough love.
Yeah, tough love.
Yeah, I'm fortunate with my mentor. He gives me real tough love.
Yeah, he really, really breaks it down.
Yeah, because like I'll send him an idea and he's like, "This isn't good," and then like, "Man, I spent hours on this."
Yeah,
he's like, "Yeah, but I know you can do better." And then I come back and he's like, "All right, this is cool. Take this to a different place. Add this," and go
fix it up a little bit. Yeah, I got my mentor, my cousin. Actually, we started making music a long time ago. He's a sound engineer. Like, he does hip hop beats for like Burner, all kinds of people.
Oh, no way.
And then, so he shows me a lot of mastering and how to produce. Well, we lived together for a while, and then we just made a lot of music and was just locked in. I was learning a lot from him. So now when I send him music, he'd be like, "Dude, this is not it." So like, this is not it. Yeah, he'll be like, "Delete the whole file, delete the whole project,
delete the whole thing. Start over, please.
Yeah.
Please start over."
And sometimes if you start over, actually, you create something even better. Something that's sounding way better.
I can't imagine in all the Ableton projects I have, like how many are not gonna, like, people are not gonna see the light. It's not gonna come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine. Like, have you ever like gone back to like when you first started, the first tracks you wrote?
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, it's like the other night I was listening to stuff that I made in like 2021, or like when I first started, like 3 months in. I'm like, oh my, what was I thinking? Like,
I do look back, actually on my old computer, on my old laptop. I have some files on there from like 2016, like old projects. And I was making, like, at that time I was trying to be like, I'll say like, like Martin Garrix, a little like Benny Benassi, like electro house type of feeling.
Okay.
But
so like Animals.
Yeah, like something like that, with like electro style. But man, those files peaking everywhere, freaking muddy bass line, everything's like, what was I doing? It just sounds horrible. I'm like, but the ideas, like, I'll think about it, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, honestly, I had a pretty good idea there, but
Mm-hmm.
I know where I was going, but just didn't sound right.
Oh.
You know? Do you ever get like that? Like,
I do like there was a song recently I was finishing. There was like at I believe it's at 125 BPM, and it was a dubstep track, and it was 90% done. And I was just like, I just felt it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this.
so squat.
And it was like 90% done. Like the mixing was done. All I had to do was master it,
Oh,
and of course do the little add-ons. But I just felt, you know what? This isn't. I don't feel it anymore. I don't like it. I'm just gonna scrap it. But I still have the stems that I'm gonna use, like for like the atmosphere and then the drums that I did because of the processing I did on it and the build up. Like you can still use for another project. So
yeah.
you know, I'll put it in a folder to like easy tracks, easy stuff. You know, if I need to like add stuff, and it's a really cool important thing too. Is like creating a folder of like having sound effects from your previous tracks because I still do that. Like and my current tracks that I built for my catalog, stuff from like Vigilante, Gamut, my most recent release, Let Go, I still have those stems where I'll just throw it into a new track.
Really?
Yeah, like this is sound effects. But it's already done, like the impacts and the risers and stuff. You just change it a little differently, and
Yeah.
it helps with the workflow too.
Really? It's kind of actually thinking about it. I feel like a lot of producers do that, like adding the same type of element to different tracks here and there.
Yeah.
Like sounds. It's their sound, so it's your sound.
sound.
Yeah, it's your
You ever heard of the artist named Kayvon?
Kayvon. No, I have not.
Yeah, I believe his name is he goes by Kayvon. He has like the same for a lot of his tracks when he first started was I guess it's a big impact and it goes into it's like it's the same sound.
And all of them.
In a lot of his tracks.
And it just fades into the
and it fades into the track and it's cool because you know, oh, this is a Kayvon track.
Oh.
Yeah, you already know it's gonna be a Kayvon track.
That's tight. It's got that he's got his own ear candy. Like you got your own ear candy.
Essential. Yep, exactly.
So no one else has it.
Yep.
So looking back right now and opening up for big DJs and dropping songs now and doing collabs with people around the world.
Yeah.
What is your biggest milestone? Like what do you like what's your biggest like you feel for yourself as your biggest accomplishment? The date, right?
This date right now, well, I did a collab edit with Velmax. We did the Chaos edit by Must Die.
Oh, nice.
A couple years back. That I thought that was like really cool. I was like, all right, like I'm on the road to like
Must Die. That's a good one.
yeah, like the Chaos by Must Die is a great track. And then during my lesson with Velmax, I said this idea. And he's like, yo, let's make a collab on this edit. Let's do an edit for on Chaos. So I was like, down. But recently, I've been sending out my music to a lot of artists like Ray Volpe, Crank That, Jessica Otterfred, Company, and then recently got Riot 10 to download my music.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Riot 10 and Ray Volpe
sharing those tracks out. That's tight.
Yeah, and just I was like, oh my god, like, and you know, sending those playlists to those artists and like having Crank That check out my music is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my god, he actually sat down and listened.
That's such a great feeling.
And then like having Excision like listen to your music too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it's like all right, like these people are paying attention.
Yeah, they're looking at your
they're looking at do I want this?
Your word.
Maybe not, but like it's the fact that they took the time out of their day.
Yeah,
it's like the 5 minutes to sit down. Like, hey, let me check out this guy Daunter's unreleased stuff or his current stuff. I like it. Let me download it. If I don't, like, move on. I don't take it personal if they don't download it. Like, it's just the fact they took that time out of their busy schedule. Because Crank That's everywhere now, and like this, I was like, man, Crank That took 5 minutes out of his busy tour schedule to
look at your music.
Like that's kind of cool. Like,
that's awesome. That's such a great feeling too. Even if they look at it, all I know is when I'm sending out emails and stuff, and it says delivered, I get happy. I don't even know if they look at it, but if it makes it to the delivered, I'm like, all right, all right, they got it. I was like, yes, it's in there. Hopefully they look at it. We'll see.
Yeah.
But that is it's such a great feeling. Like having like other artists take a look at your music, listen to it.
It's like knowing the hours that you're putting into it's being, it's paying off.
It's getting out there.
It's getting out there.
Showing a
And then like if you get bookings and like, um going from like playing at the Park Ultra Lounge, I opened for Bear Grylls. That was a cool moment for me.
Yeah.
Because my mom went there.
Really?
Yeah, my mom
to that show?
Yeah, my mom went to a dubstep show, and I was like, "Hey guys, this is my mom, like Mama Daunter," and and everyone just loved her. Then like she eventually started going to more of my shows. She went to the show for Infect and Mad Dubs, where me and Clay were direct support for her. Yeah, it was a back to back, and like she was so. It's like, oh my god, what is this?
That's
and then
awesome.
she went to the Jekyll and Hyde show too, and then I was like, everyone's like, are you supposed to be? I said, oh, I'm here for my son. He's playing. It's like, oh, okay, like, and she just had the time of her life, man.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Seeing you up there, she was probably hyped up, pumped.
Oh yeah, she's like, you listen to a lot of angry stuff. I'm like, well,
that's funny. That is a mom answer.
Why do you listen to a lot of angry stuff? I'm just like, it sounds cool. I swear I'm okay. I promise you.
That's funny. That's funny. That's like my mom when she asked me like, "Oh, can you DJ this party for us?" She'd be like, "No rave music." I was like, "All right, I guess." But that was probably awesome seeing your mom out there.
Yeah, it was cool. She tells me all the time, like, "I'm so proud of you. Like you're doing." She's actually in that dream.
Yeah, she's seeing it come to her.
Right.
To come to life.
Yeah,
seeing all that stuff you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And then when you were out there, did you pull her up on stage? Or
I did not.
That would have been funny.
My mom was pretty shy about stuff like that, so out of respect for my mother, I'm not gonna. I didn't want to do that.
That's hype though. So from DJing and producing, so all around here in Sacramento, we know a lot of DJs and producers out here. How do you feel about the bass scene out here in Sac?
It's getting bigger.
It is. And they're dropping a lot of new bass shows.
A lot of new bass shows.
Yeah.
What was it like? Channel 24, that new venue just opened up.
That new.
Yeah, like Tate B is gonna be playing there.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to that.
I'm going to that.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Tate B. Like, all right.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people are going to that. Have you been to that venue?
No, I heard it's huge.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen it. I saw when they first started blowing up. I was like, what venue is this? And then they're bringing these big, like, bands and then like singers, and then now EDM. I was like, dude,
I was like, it's a cool venue. I from what the photo from the photos I've seen, it just looks really cool.
Looks good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to play there?
Oh yeah, that's the goal eventually.
Nice.
Because I've already played at the Colonial Theater. Shout out to Stephonics events.
Oh, nice.
And then I played at Park Ultra Lounge when it was there at the time. Yeah. For their Thursday.
I feel like losing Park Ultra Lounge right now really dropped back on me.
It really did. That kind of hurt too.
Yeah.
But I was very fortunate enough to play there.
That was awesome.
And then there was the Ring Studio. That's where I played it for.
That's kind of new too.
Yeah, I played for Wells and Mandels there too, and that's a really cool venue.
Nice. Just bringing in all these shows. Yeah, the bass scene out here is getting
big.
The whole scene.
There's some artists out here to die for. She's great. She's a great producer.
Yeah,
like she's awesome.
She's based in Sacramento.
Yeah, she's based in Sacramento, and she's doing everything right.
No,
like literally everything right. Like from the socials, from the music, and then like it's like as someone I look up to, and then Glasspack.
Oh yeah,
Glasspack.
Yeah.
Man's getting support from like Jekyll and Hyde and Rudy. Like, and he is in his own lane with music, man.
Yeah,
like
he kind of does his own.
Yeah, he does his own thing, and he's like to die for. And Glasspack are some of the nicest people in the scene. Yeah. So, other producers too. Clay, taking a lot of time to produce.
Yeah,
he's working on his project right now, and he's doing really well.
Yeah, last time I talked to him, he said that he was really learning, kind of like you, doing a lot of sound design.
Yeah, man, he's locked in. A couple of my other friends, Aiden, A6, he's locked in. My friend Joe, Echo, he goes by Echo, but he's working on a project too.
Nice. Mm-hmm. We gotta get them in on the pod.
Yeah, man, they're all doing it, and then like there's other artists too, like Selenium, Lambda.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Even like non-dubstep, like London's doing really good too.
Oh yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah, London. It's like, man, he's got London.
Yeah. He's got some good records. He got some good bangers. And the whole scene in Sacramento, like we know a lot of people around here. Everybody's just killing it.
Yeah, I'm proud of everybody.
Yeah, the whole scene is coming up. Sacramento is actually
On the right.
If you're not from Sacramento, come visit Sacramento.
Please do.
Yeah, they got a lot. The music scene out here is popping. From block parties to freaking warehouse parties.
Block parties?
Yeah, to this 916. I'm actually going to the one today.
Oh, are you really?
A little later. Matroda.
Oh, Matroda?
Yeah,
No way.
with Gabe is opening up for him.
Oh, Chongo.
Yeah,
That's another person that's doing really well too.
yeah.
He's man, that guy is locked into. Like, he's done so much, like, for music. Like,
Oh yeah, I feel like he actually brought like a lot of the house vibe to Sac.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, man, that guy's in his own lane too.
Yeah, well, he is. Yeah, he does all kinds of stuff. Everybody out here killing it. But the block parties are tight. Have you
Yeah,
gone
I
to?
think the last one I went to was last year. I went to go see RL Grime, and then Eliminate was like direct support.
Oh, really?
So like me, Clay, and a few other people went to go see Eliminate because I'd never seen Eliminate before.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of his music. Eliminate is like one of the coolest sound designers, producers. He's one of the best bets ever.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I didn't go to that one. I went to a couple other ones. The Dom Dollar one, some other ones. But the block parties, this 916, shout out this 916.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing all kinds of stuff too. You definitely want to shoot up there on
yeah.
party, huh?
That's big boy stuff. That's the next level stuff. But like eventually if they I don't want to take a house person, a house artist slot, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Or house, you don't want to be that person.
No. You gotta open up for the type of music you play.
Yeah, of course.
So from the sax scene to producing to DJing, how do you stay consistent with everything? How is your daily consistency?
I would say just staying up to date with the current sounds that are coming out. Especially like for tarot, like the heavy bass tarot, dubstep. There's an artist from the UK known as Nimda, and essentially he like is just killing it right now. So it's like listening to his music. There's another artist named Stag that I listen to a lot. It's like aggressive, super heavy, YVM3. Just staying current with like the new sounds are current.
Whatever's getting pushed.
Whatever's getting pushed right now.
Yeah.
And just like there's a certain trend, like techno is coming back right now. So people are incorporating.
Definitely.
Techno's like techno's been on rise for a long time. And shout outs to IO.
Definitely.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yes.
Yeah. I actually have one of his shirts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's like the when he had merch at the time, I bought that. Like I still have it.
That's tight.
But then incorporating like a lot of people are incorporating like hard style techno into modern dubstep and like blending these genres and like but staying consistent is like just I listen to artists that release stuff right now.
We're not really new stuff, yeah.
And then like I buy the tracks and like put it in a folder or listen on Spotify and like just keeping current, like keeping up to date, and then knowing like what's trending.
Yes, definitely.
And what's trending right now? Memes.
Yeah, good. That's
especially memes on social media. Memes is because people like get up at 7. The first thing they do in the morning is look at their phone. Sometimes they do that roll through before they have to get take a shower, get ready for work or school. And then like post at 7 in the morning. That's what I started doing.
That's funny. That's definitely coming around all the meme videos.
Yeah, and then like one of my memes I posted just for my song that for me and Uri got 25,000 views.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's at 25,000 now, but it's just like I just posted that just for fun.
For fun, huh?
Yeah, I posted at 6:30 in the morning, and then like I got back to the hotel from work, and I check, and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" I wrote it like reposting it, and I was like, "This is cool." Like, all right. And then people were asking, "What's his ID?" I'm like, and I told my friends, like, "All right, we need to release this." So we're releasing it next month.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your next big release.
Real excited for it too.
Nice.
I'll send it to you.
Send that to me. That's tight. But how do you feel about the whole social media thing as an artist, like doing content and doing all the?
It's a lot, man.
It is a lot.
It is a lot to do because like you have to set time So like,
not even from away from studio sessions. So you got to set time from booking gigs or doing gigs to now doing social
it's
media.
a thing. And like, there are certain artists that don't like to do that. And yeah, I respect that. But there are, I spoke to promoters and like, what's something that people should be doing? Like for artists that you book, like more content,
A lot of content.
yeah, like, looking at, artist management, businesses. They're like, post content.
Yeah.
That's what we look for.
That's like when I released my last track with Dad Bod Records, they're like, "Oh, post a couple videos with you playing the song." So I had to start making content, and
Yeah.
I was one of those guys that really didn't like making.
I was hesitant too. Like honestly, like until my mentor, he's like, "You got to start posting.
You have
stuff.
to.
You have to
Like you said, keeping up with the trends and stuff. That's something I
just like, you know what? I set my weekends. I do like a song on a Sunday before, I call it the Sunday scaries because I have to go back to work. Like, really, all right, let me utilize my Sunday scaries into like more positive and productive.
Yeah.
So I'll do like 1 to 2 hours of like finding memes, like meme templates and like YouTube videos. I'm like, all right, or like, just funny stuff.
Yeah.
And then
slap your song on.
slap my song on it. And then like, find, and I also study current trends on TikTok, like certain phrases or like the certain hashtags.
The wordplay.
Yeah. Wordplay is important.
Definitely.
It's extremely important.
Yeah, this is so crazy, like the age we live in now with all the social media. Like,
But to really answer your question, it's hard.
it is hard.
It's difficult.
Yeah, to balance all that stuff, like it's a lot of work.
Well, and honestly, like once you get started though, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
But now I have to start doing like showing my face and then selling the project and stuff. So I have CapCut and stuff.
Yeah.
That I can record off my computer off Ableton, and I can make a video because I've done that before. But like, I know how to do it now, so it's not like it's not too difficult, but it's something
nothing too crazy technical.
Yeah, and then like just recording yourself like with this big my meme video getting a bunch of views. Like, all right, guys, we're gonna release it.
Yeah.
It takes like 5 seconds to make. I could record that in my vehicle or at home or while I'm walking the dogs.
True. Yeah. We gotta always post something.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just post just the sound wave.
Just the sound wave. Or I noticed people they post like Record Box, like a clip of Record Box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Saw that. Yeah. That's crazy. How do you? So from doing all that, how are you balancing everything? How are you keeping your mind at ease and not exploding?
Taking a deep breath.
Yeah, taking a deep breath.
Meditate. Honestly, meditating, taking a deep breath. Not drinking.
Definitely.
Not drinking. Taking a little break right now. So that's and it's like just it's helpful.
That's something on the rise right now. A lot of people going.
Yeah, that's like I noticed, and like I'm proud of everyone that's taking a journey on sobriety. I have a really good friend of mine. He just hit his 1 year.
Nice,
and he's a really close industry friend, and like I'm super proud of him.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people, even these big DJs, like touring around the whole world, they're doing like full sobriety.
Yeah, I think it was John Summit. Like John Summit was known to black out.
Oh, yeah, party.
He was known to like get super hammered at his shows, and people like, oh yeah, he's like And then at one point, I remember seeing on like Twitter, he's like, all right guys, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah,
and because it got to a point where it was
he's
probably affecting his business.
That's enough. Yeah,
messing up. Probably his manager had to talk to him. I don't know, but I don't see him partying as much now. Yeah, and like he turned a new leaf, which is really cool.
Yeah, everyone's on that. That's like you said, keeping up with the trend. I feel like that's a trend right now.
Yeah,
it's a life changing.
It's a life changing one. Like I think it was like I have a couple of close friends. They hit 5 years.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, that's so cool. Like,
nothing but respect. Yeah,
people that choose sobriety. That is such a cool.
That's a lot of real headstrong there. They gotta be focused on that.
Yeah, and then like months at a time, when you take a break, you feel that freedom.
Oh yeah,
that mental clarity. You have more energy essentially. Yeah. So like balancing like content, DJing, building sets, and then music production, and then like building a brand around your project. It's like it all comes down to time management and like knowing like, all right, I'm gonna set. I actually plan out my weeks.
Oh yeah, like
schedule. Yeah, I'm on a schedule. I do it for work, or I I book, all right, I'm gonna go see these people on these days in this area. I do the same thing for my music. All right, I'm gonna do 45 minutes downside session. On Sunday, I'm gonna do an hour or two to do social media content, and then spend that hour to edit, extra hour to edit, and then schedule it.
Yeah.
So like all these stuff you're seeing on my socials right now, I did that on Sunday, did 8 videos.
It's schedule
All of it, just get it out of the way because like, like I work, I work a 9 to 5 and sometimes I don't have time to in the morning. I don't have time. Like I got to get, I got to go, do things.
Do your real life stuff.
I got to pay the bills.
Definitely, yeah. That's a must.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So you schedule all that. So that posts automatic.
Yeah, you could go to like, your TikTok and like Instagram, you go, oh, schedule this reel. And you pick the time, the day you want it.
I gotta use that more.
Yeah, it definitely helps. It definitely says like, say for example, like you're gonna post something tomorrow, right? And then you forget, you're like, oh no, oh no, I gotta post something.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of how I am. A little hectic. But I I got my planner up there. I schedule everything and then schedule in from working out to what time I drink my protein shake to like every little detail I schedule.
you drink protein shakes?
I do.
Oh,
I do. I started getting into CrossFit. So,
oh no.
so how I said, like, that's that trend, the healthy trend.
Yeah.
So this whole summer, I'm in it. I've been doing it for like 7 months now.
Okay.
So it started in April.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah.
Energized, awake. So my day job, I get off at 11 at night.
Oh,
So and then I sleep a straight 7 hours.
oh, okay.
And then Nova wakes me up at 7 in the morning to go.
I need food.
Yeah.
Like take me out. Like,
But I've been feeling good. Shout out Kirsten Dilly. Shout out. She's the one got me into CrossFit. But I've been doing that.
Wonderful.
And it's been real good. Yeah.
Cool.
Gives me a lot of good energy, makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Releases a lot of stress.
Honestly, like because no one wants to go back to work on a Monday, right? It's like, all right, we got to deal with Monday. I start going for walks.
Oh yeah.
I start going for walks. Honestly, just like 6:30 in the morning, 7. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go for a walk.
Get for a good hour. That day.
Yeah, get the blood flowing and like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and I feel so much better.
Yeah. You gotta ease that mind somehow with some activity.
Or something.
Yeah. Either the last person I have had on here, she said that she'll meditate and just sit in silence for a little bit. Even that's
15 minutes. So like 15 minutes to an hour, just meditating with no noise, there's no distractions.
Nothing.
It will help your mind.
Yeah, it will reset everything, bring you back to in the sense,
Get you more focused.
Oh yeah,
and mental health is important.
Yes,
yes,
and mental health right now is very important, and I feel like everyone's really getting back onto that health track.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and also always checking on your friends. Like that's important. Like, hey, check up. Just call them. Like, or call them, text them. Like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
and it's like, or just say, hey, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? It's like goes a long way.
It does go a long way. Just give them little what's up here and there. Like,
yeah, I was as a rat. So I travel for work in the Bay Area in Central California, and I go.
You're driving a lot.
Yeah, I'm driving a lot. So I go visit accounts, and then I remember at one of my accounts, she was like, "You look like you're having a hard day." I was like, "Yeah, I didn't have my coffee." She's like, "Well, I don't know if anyone's told you this. I appreciate you, and you're loved." I'm just like, "Whoa, thank you."
Changed your whole.
It changed my whole trajectory of the day because I'm like, "Oh man, I have to work Monday," and that happened this past Monday.
Oh really?
I was like, "Okay, this is gonna be a good week." It just
flipped the whole thing,
it changed the whole mood, and I was like, "Oh man, that's awesome."
Yeah,
like
that's a good feeling.
It's that gesture of kindness. It goes a long way.
That it does go a long way. So everybody, reach out to all your loved ones.
Of course,
say,
hey, what's going on?
Yeah, say something. Say something good.
Send them a meme, and like
keep the positivity around.
Of course,
because this world, there's a lot of negative right now.
Unfortunately, there is.
And I'll just everyone just be positive. Create something like you creating music.
I'm fortunate enough to have an outlet. Yeah, I'm very fortunate to have an outlet.
You put it all in your
I put it all in my music, and I'm very fortunate of like taking those emotions, like those bad emotions and like
Mm.
putting into something into art. Like
Yeah.
even if it's just like a loud sustain.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that. Like it helps. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, like, well, once I'm in the flow of my music, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm you know,
Make something now.
exactly.
That's how I am too. Sometimes I just got a little pad right there and got some like white noise, and I'm like, I'm feeling like this. Yep.
All right. I was like, job done for the day. Yeah, production is done today.
I do put in a lot of even everyone notices too, like when I post stuff on Instagram, like my songs,
Mm-hmm.
like it'll be like happy song one month, next month it's like kind of like emotional thing, and then some of my friends will be like, "You put your real emotions into this." I was like, "I did."
So I had a release come out with my friend Blaine earlier this year,
Uh,
like future bass and like heavy dubstep,
yeah,
and like I didn't think, at first when he wanted to collab, he sent me the idea, and like the vocalist Jamie Duraz, she's a great vocalist by the way. He sent me the idea, and I almost started crying. So I was like, "This is beautiful."
nice.
And then like he goes, can you make like a angry dubstep drop and like put some stuff around it?" I was like, "Yeah." And then like it came out together pretty well, and I liked it. And some people will send me a message on Instagram like, "Hey, The Fall is a good song." Like, I was listening to it. I'm kind of going through things right now. I'm just like, how's it about?
That's
Like,
everyone has that little. And that's why everyone listens to music when they going through something.
mhm.
Gives them a little escape.
Just
Or relate, like you said, like that person hit you up saying that it relates to their situation.
yeah. I'll just like thank you. They're like, "Hey man, just like I know what Person sent me a whole message by the way. They're like, "Hey, I know this is about like this is what I'm getting to buy, but I'm currently going through this," and they're just reaching out to me, telling me what's going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's the fact that like that song like helps you get through that
Yeah.
means the world to me. It's like I'm doing my job in a way.
Yeah.
There.
You're
And Blade too. Like he's a great producer.
yeah, you're bringing them out to breaking them out of like whatever they're going through, or making them realize like, oh, it's not.
Yeah. And then I did the same thing when I got to finally meet and hang out with Gasly. I told him, dude, like your album, Mystifying Oracle, got me through some of the hardest times.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so awesome to tell like artists you look up to.
Yeah. And like
Like tell that in person.
he goes, oh, he was so surprised. He's like, really? I was like, yeah. Like your album, like really, changed the trajectory of my life.
Nice. And then that's what got you all into this.
Yeah, that's where I'm living right here, right now. I was like, shout out to Gaslight.
Shout out, guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So sound design, everything, producing, DJing, content creator now. Well, you have to be.
Yeah, I have to start,
Trendsetter.
Hey, I'm like, all right, man. It's like, but it's fun though.
Yeah.
How'd you get started?
So from sound designing, do you ever feel about making sound design for movies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when the time comes where it's time to hang up the mantles and everything, and like, all right, I'm gonna be 60, 65 at some point. I would love to do scores.
Oh,
I would love to do.
that'd be awesome. Yeah, little sync license on there.
Mhm.
That'd be crazy. Have you heard of my mentor, my cousin David was telling me the other day that he knows some sound designers that only makes like a synth sound, and they sell that sound to producers to use in songs.
Really?
Have you heard of that? Yeah.
No.
So when they like bust down like the whole whoever worked on the track, you could see like sound design, and then it's like it has like a or sound guy there, and then it has the producer, and then sound engineer, and then master mixing. It's got like every little guy, the little job, like description on like a track.
No way.
They're starting to do that now. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Like on hip hop like rap labels, and like all these like Billboard top chart 40 charts, all these producers, all these songs are like breaking down every little category. That's a big move, I think.
Yeah,
A lot of people.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I would love to do commercial music.
Oh,
Like commercial, like these little like commercial jingles, or like something I'm really wanting to do is like do music for just like our TV
like
shows.
TV.
Yeah, just like just
That'd be awesome. Or like a video game.
or a video game. Like it's a really cool like soundtrack. It's Tekken. Like Tekken music, it has really cool music.
Yeah, they have some crazy stuff.
Yeah, they have like D&B. They have like trance and like for music in a fighting game. I'm like, this is pretty cool. Like, I'll love to do that.
And they put in the full tracks too. It's not like half of the song.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's like 5 minutes long. Like, I was like, I would love to do that.
That's awesome. Cool. That'd be cool. That'd be like cool. Like your name there with like soundtrack by
right, or just like music for an RPG or something.
Oh yeah, awesome. That'd be cool. That'd be something different. That'd be awesome. Do you think you would make your what you make now, or would you try? I
would love to. I would explore options.
Yeah, experiment a little bit. Yeah,
absolutely.
And then for the jingles, you'd want to make a jingle
like a dubstep jingle for like a Verizon. You never know. But like it's like a quick jingle for like a car commercial. I think it'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Like there's a lot of opportunity there.
There is, and then I wonder how that works with the commercial. If you get like paid through the stream or through every time they play it, or you just flat out get bought.
I'm not too sure. Maybe like a sync licensing or something like that. Yeah.
That'd be cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be pretty awesome.
I would. I'm like, man, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Especially like you said, when you get older a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna not stop making music.
Oh,
never.
No.
You like experiment through all kinds of stuff. I do a lot of experimental stuff now. So I'm like doing all kinds of weird stuff.
Like
indie beats, hip hop beats. Yeah.
You ever tried producing lo-fi?
I have not actually.
It looks like fun.
I actually have a project. When I forgot when I started it. I called it Slow Lo-Fi. Slow Lo-Fi. That's what the file is called.
Oh no. Lo-fi is a cool genre too. I love listening. Like when I'm not listening to like dubstep or this EDM.
It's pretty. Yeah, I listen to it.
I think lo-fi. Like when I'm driving, I'm just like, I'm chilling. Like it's chill vibe, or like dark ambient music. You know that there's an artist called One Heart. He has a song that is. It has like 1 billion plays or something like that.
And it's an ambient?
It's a dark ambient track. And like I've been getting really into that whole genre of like music. And like it's definitely helped with my music. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to incorporate these sounds. Definitely check out. So he goes by One Heart. I forget what the song is, but there's so many different versions of it. It's popular on TikTok. If you scroll through TikTok or Instagram reels, you'll hear a song.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's a genre people really don't talk about.
Yeah.
And that's like a genre that's like would be playing like
Snowfall. That's what it's called. I think it's called Snowfall. Yeah.
That's like a genre like you can be like playing like I don't even know, like when you're meditating or like
or is it when you're meditating, or it's like when it's early in the morning, you listen to that. It's just
chillax.
Have out coffee or tea or water.
That's the morning. Like when I listen to like lo-fi stuff, like lo-fi house.
Yeah,
it's like hip hop beats. Lo-fi hip hop beats are tight.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not not listening to it's like angry music 7 in the morning, but like it's not for me. But I'd rather start my day with like something chill, and then like
relax.
Once it's like midday, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna listen to some like soul, sudden death. Like
you go through it, amp it up a little,
right?
That's awesome. I would not expect you listening to ambient music. That's really surprise.
Yeah, I was like, it helps. Like I'll show you after one of the tracks I have. Like you'll listen to like the ending to it because it's like the outro to the EP.
Oh
yeah, the outro to the EP, and it's like all dark ambient music for like a minute.
Nice. Just right there at the end.
Yeah, very end. And it just like it brings an emotion. It ties the whole story behind it.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So your whole EP is a full-on story.
It's a full-on story.
So they're all intertwining together, all the tracks.
Yeah, and I got the inspiration from Joel's. He's a trap producer.
Oh yeah.
He had an EP where everything continued together, if I'm not mistaken. And that inspired me. I'm like, all right, let me do something similar to that.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah, that's like really bringing out like the full story of the music.
Yeah, and it does tell a story. Like when like you have the previous track, kind of take elements from the track that's coming up, and it kind of makes the transition very like more clean.
Yeah. That's kind of like my last when I dropped my big album. It
Mm-hmm.
was 10 songs, but I kind of grouped them up. So like 3 songs all kind of flowed together,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the next 2 flowed together, and then the next like 3 flowed,
Mm-hmm.
but not all of them flowed all together. But it still kind of told like a story. Like the first 3 songs like all kind of melted in and flowed great together.
Storytelling is important.
Yes, especially in music.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta.
Very important. That's one of the biggest lessons I learned from one of my mentors. He goes by Hey Manu. He taught me storytelling in music,
Yeah.
and that was such an important lesson.
Yeah, that's definitely have to have some aspect of like of a story or details of your track like play out.
Yeah,
Not just have noise.
exactly. It makes the song progress
Yes.
essentially, and you want the song to progress because someone's gonna be sitting down listening to it. They want to see progression into the song.
Yes. They want to see that angle of what's gonna happen or what's it coming to.
Right.
Know? From the build up to the outro, the intro, like
Mm-hmm.
bring everybody in. And make the listener understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is important.
Yeah.
So we covered a lot of stuff today.
Yeah.
I just want to really thank you for coming out.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
This was awesome. So big tunes dropping soon.
Oh,
We got working on a lot of your EP, your collabs, and then do you have any good tips or tips
I have some good tips.
for anybody?
The biggest advice I can get, well, two pieces of advice is when I stated earlier in the first part of the interview is get a mentor.
Yes.
Get a mentor or have mentors. Like that is the most important thing. You want people to surround yourself, people that want to get things done and they want to push you, and they're honest with you and they tell you, hey, you can improve on this. That is such an important lesson. And leaving your ego at the door too, be willing to accept criticism from your mentor, like, being critiqued because, no one likes to be critiqued. Yeah, it gets hard. Like it can be really hard, but like if they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart to like, they want you to improve, not to see you fail. Like
Definitely.
another thing too is, comparison is the thief of joy is something Pixel Terror told me. Comparison is the thief of joy, and you don't want to compare yourself to someone. For example, if I were to compare myself to, say, for example, Space Laces, right? Space Laces has been doing it for quite a long time, and I've been doing it for almost 5 years. That's not fair for me to compare myself to Space Laces. Yeah, I would love to be just as good as Space Laces. I look up to his music, but I can't compare his journey to mine. That's not fair. It essentially takes away the fun part of producing the journey. I like to say that when you want to rise to the top, or you want to get to that mountain, you would be on the top. Everyone wants to be on top of the mountain, right? Because you're like, you want to get to that part. Some people get so focused on reaching to the top, they forget the journey, how far they come. You forget to look down sometimes. You're like, wow, I'm pretty far up here now. Like, wow, I started like at the very bottom at the very first step, but now I'm up here. I didn't even realize. And like, you have to take time to realize like you come a long way. And I tell my friends all the time, like, don't compare your journey to someone because I hear like, he'll like, you know, I'm not as good as they are. Like, well, they've been doing it longer.
Yeah.
Like, don't compare yourself because that's gonna hurt you. Not only it's gonna hurt you from like producing, it's gonna stop you from wanting to do anything.
Yeah.
So if you don't compare yourself, like, it makes the process of being a producer, artist more fun.
Yeah,
have fun. Like most importantly, have fun.
Yes,
like have fun.
Do it.
Like
yeah.
just have fun.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I tell everybody. Just have a good time. Like when I'm working with people, I always tell them like I'm making music fun.
yeah, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun with music production.
I'm not trying to show up on people or trying to show off or anything. I know.
Let me show you my saturation. He's better than yours. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like, cool, dude.
Yeah,
I learned something from you. You learned something from me. But like, also just having fun, like
having fun,
like sitting back to my friends, and then like they give me feedback. We give each other feedback. but also just like, so to wrap up, I hung out with Felmax. That's my mentor, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's my mentor. One of my best friends.
Yeah.
Hung out with him a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Hey, dude, can I like see one of your project breakdowns in person?" And it was a song called "The Scary Door" that just came out.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, "Oh man, this is so exciting! I'm about to learn all these cool techniques." And it's like very little processing. It's like almost less than 10 stems.
Oh man.
And then like he just showed me, yeah, that's not much. He's like, simplicity is key.
It's
Yeah, and it was just so cool. It's like, and that song got played out by Excision just last week at
that's awesome.
past weekend at Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, where he sampled it too is just like it's funny. He had fun making it, and that's the point.
Fun.
He had fun making that, and I was like, you know what? This is fun.
You have to have fun. Sometimes, honestly, the best tracks sometimes are like when I'm just messing around, having a good time, just doing something or like playing around with the keys, like, and then it's fun, and it turns out to be sounding good. I was like,
right. It's like you're just making a sound, and like I'm just making this cool sound design, or it's like a melody. I'm like, wait, let me see if I can progress with this. And like you have a whole melody, that is, could go somewhere, and like it has people have very little attention span to like melodies and stuff, but like it has that sound where it catches that person's attention, and you have something.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if it pulls them in.
Yeah, it's like,
got it.
Yeah, it's that hook, that attention hook.
Yeah. But that is important. Have fun, and also, like you said, also be around people that talk you up and that want to see you grow.
Right, they want to grow. That's why, like, I have nothing but love for Clay. I shout out to Clay. I have nothing but love for that guy because like the guy taught me. He's giving me the tough love to become a better producer, a better DJ, set building, because like I didn't know how to DJ for a while, and then he sat down with me and taught me.
Nice.
So it's like he used his ways of like years of experience of DJing, and then he taught me, and it's like this is so cool, and he was patient too.
Broke it down for
you. Yeah, broke it down for me, and like he has it down to a science.
Oh,
yeah, it's crazy. Like his sets are, I mean,
he does some
really crazy sets, and he's playing for Phase 1 and Beast Boy next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's starting in a couple weeks. Excuse me. Yeah,
that's in October, right?
Yeah, it's like second week of October.
Yeah.
And I'm going to that. I'm excited for it.
That's what's up. But yeah, definitely those tips are good. Having mentor, being around good people, and have fun with your music, people. Make good music, have a good time.
Yeah, man. We're only here for a certain amount of time in this world, We only have one life,
Yes.
Make the best of it.
Make the most of it. Yep. Make the most of what you got. And
exactly.
Have fun. Stay positive. And be kind.
Yeah, be kind. Kindness goes a long way.
Definitely. And I know where it turns, it comes back to you too. Yeah. You put it out there, it comes back to you. So any news? So you got some releases? Anything you want to say to the people?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Like, and don't give up. Like, please don't give up on production. Like, you feel like you're at a point in your production journey, don't give up.
Definitely.
Like, you're gonna be doing a disservice to yourself.
You're gonna have those up and downs.
You're gonna have those up and downs, and like it's going to happen. It happens to me. It happens to my friends who've been producing for a long time. It's never gonna go away, but like you have to get through those moments where like with those writer's blocks, like but like you'll feel so much better when you get over that writer's block. You're like, oh yeah, I did it. You accomplished something, and like it's a challenge. Like you're gonna go through those roadblocks, and that's part of the journey. Like,
don't give up, everybody.
Do not give up. Please don't,
and keep making good stuff. I just want to give a big shout out to Daunter, a heavy bass music producer.
Thank you for having me again.
Thank you for coming, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a while.
Yeah,
hanging out with you and Nova.
The studio Nova dog.
Yeah, Nova's probably napping somewhere.
Yeah, she's out.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, talking about music, sound design. Yeah, I love your work, man. And especially the throwback to when you're on Discord and doing all the sound.
I should start doing those more. Yeah, honestly.
People like that.
Yeah, I would love to do track breakdowns. Yeah, the most recent stuff I've been working on. I still have my project files are a lot more organized, so it's a lot easier to follow. Trust me. That's one thing
Had
that
to
my
find stuff.
yeah. That's one thing that like some of my closest friends that make fun of me is like my project files can be a big mess, but it's improved over the years.
Nice.
So
That's good. That's another tip. Stay organized.
yeah, you gotta trust me because I go back to my previous project files like from 2 years ago, and I'm just like, wow, okay, I need to organize. So
Nice.
organize your project file. It's important.
Organize.
Please,
stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody. That's Daunter. What's your social again?
Just Daunter on
Daunter,
TikTok, Instagram,
SoundCloud too.
SoundCloud. Yeah, and
SoundCloud. Check out his music on all platforms.
thank you.
Your newest release, which one's coming out?
Yeah, Engulfed is coming out next month.
Next month.
Yep.
Engulf. Check that out.
We'll have so excited for that.
We'll have his socials in the description. And thanks for joining, everybody. That's Hot Point Sessions. Next episode's gonna be a good one. Stay tuned. Tune in, turn up, and stay hot, everybody. Peace.